Hello, everyone. I'm Phoenix Tremayne,
I'm Cable.
and we're going to talk about Captain Marvel in 5 minutes or less.
In the black table.
Yeah. So, give me your first impressions of Captain Marvel.
I loved it. I enjoyed the movie. It was definitely family friendly. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you had a lot more to say in the spoiler review.
I did.
But I would like to say that Captain Marvel, and I said a lot more in the spoiler review, especially at the end.
Yeah, you did. Oh,
I went in, but with a whole nother. But I would recommend Captain Marvel. It wasn't a great movie. It was an okay movie, but it wasn't a bad movie.
no.
There's a lot of things that happen in this movie that screw up the timeline for other MCU movies. There are certain things that don't make sense. There's certain things that just had me and my friendly nature like, did that really just happen? You know, the villains are boring.
Yeah.
I do like the effects. The effects were nice.
The effects were nice. It's not worth 3D because I saw it in 3D. Don't waste your money. Just go see them regular. It's not worth 3D. But the effects were nice.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that the cast stole the show from Brie Larson.
That is true.
I think they stood out a lot more. I think they stood out a lot more. They brought Fury brought a lot of flavor to the movie. The Skrulls brought a lot of flavor to the movie.
Yes,
you know,
the daughter and the friend. Yeah, so a lot of the characters brought and
so for origin for Captain Marvel, the focus was kind of like not focused on her because it was all around her, and then they would circle back to, okay, now we're gonna do some more memories or whatever.
Yes.
And so I would recommend this movie, but go on a half-off day, which is Tuesdays here in our area. Go to the matinee. I feel like if you're a special effects person, big superhero blockbuster person, you'll want to see it in the theater. If you don't care, you can wait till it comes home or Netflix or whatever.
Yeah, because I will say, the villains are the disappointment of this movie to me. But if you're just going for Captain Marvel just to see how things play out, like we saying, definitely go see it. But if you're expecting this big hurrah to end with the villains, I'm just gonna let you know that you're not gonna get it, and I'm not spoiling anything. You'll enjoy it, but it's just not what you think it's gonna be. And stay for the end because it's 2 parts, of course.
Now,
in the credits,
I probably shouldn't say this, but Endgame. Chances are, if you've been on YouTube, you probably already saw the only thing that really connects the movie to Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. And we're not going to tell you what it is,
and it's like a minute and 40 seconds of something.
Yeah. So the movie itself don't really, what my partner here is trying to say, Phoenix, is that you really don't get nothing about Endgame until the part at the credits.
Basically,
to be quite honest.
Fury's pager. You know, that's enough. That's not spoiling it.
Oh, it's not really.
No, because that's how Avengers Endgame ended.
Yeah.
The pager. So you just find out how he got the pager.
That's it.
And
but the nostalgia the movie brings, you're going to enjoy that for all the 90s and 80s babies.
Let me say the one thing. I didn't say this in the spoiler, but we still got a few seconds. I didn't like the soundtrack because it didn't make sense.
They had waterfalls.
They were driving a car.
About waterfalls.
They were driving a car to a destination.
I enjoyed that they played black 90s R&B.
They weren't even playing it on the radio. It was just on the soundtrack.
We know that.
And then even though I love Gwen Stefani's "I'm Just a Girl," it did not fit that action scene.
It did not.
There was like several songs that stood out too much. Courtney Love's "Celebrity Skin." I like the songs they were playing. I like Waterfalls. I like Celebrity Skin. I'm Just a Girl.
And just let you know, these songs are on the official soundtrack because I looked it up. Is this the instrumentals on the official soundtrack? These are the songs they did.
So that's the one thing I wanted to mention. That the soundtrack.
But big up to Blockbuster being shown. You already seen that scene. Wonderful.
In the trailer.
Yeah, so.
But we're done.
We're done.
So
go see the movie. Check it out.
On a scale to 1 to 10, what would you give it?
I'd give it a 7.5.
And I would give it a 7.
There we go.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, everyone.
And appreciate you. See you in the next video. Go watch the spoiler if you want to hear details.
Yeah, definitely, because I gave all those details.
Yeah, thanks for watching.